Hi, my name is Zachary Fernandez, and I'm currently a fashion student. So I am starting my Kathmandu 2016 collection. My collection is going to be debuting at my school fashion show, and so I have little under 7 weeks to get this all put together. So our school assignment was to pick a city that we wanted to be inspired by for this collection. I ended up with Kathmandu, Nepal. All of the trauma that they went through last year was really inspiring, and I was able to take those ideas of imbalance and the destruction of culture and apply that to this new collection. These are the pieces that I ended up designing. They're ever changing and they kind of just are always in flux. My sketching process involves a lot of images, a lot of mixed medias. I like to do collages, watercolors, acrylic paints. It's a real reflection of what my mind looks like. Here you have the final sketches that I've done. The sketching process for me is really a major step between just ideas and kind of this fantasy world that I've created in my mind to really functional wearable pieces. Fabric sourcing is one of my favorite things to do. It's really like a group activity, like me and a couple friends will just go, we'll explore the city, we'll get inspiration. So I'm looking for like a very pale blue, that's almost like very silverish. And then I'm looking for a very deep rust orange color. Okay, so we have to find this, but more grayish blue. The fabric store is one of those places that you go in with one idea and one concept and one thought, and you come out with like 500 more. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Dude.
Hey. Yes. So I spend the majority of my time draping, and it's definitely a part that will make or break a piece. I take a piece of muslin, which is just a really basic, bland fabric, and I start sculpting it to the dress form. And then those mock-ups that I make off the dress form are then fitted to the model. And sometimes I try it on the model, I'm like, this is hideous. I don't know why. It just overpowers her or something happens. And that leads to even better ideas and even more just creativeness. When you design while you create, I just think it takes like so much longer and you like question yourself so much more. So my design mind is turned off and it's just about sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing. So after I finish draping, I take apart that mock-up and I totally seam rip it and I repattern it and then I cut it out of my real fabric. It's always really nerve-wracking because a lot of the times the fabric's all that you have. Either the budget doesn't allow for you to get more fabric or there's simply not any more left. It has this like box-like structure in it. The box is actually lined with horsehair so that it can kind of take the shape, and that's why I'm kind of trying to like manipulate it right now because it just takes on whatever shape you really need it to. The show. Oh, the show. We have 6 days and I'm still cutting out fabric. Like, I don't think that's normal. There's always gonna be that last minute hurry up and finish like state of being. Like I have a picture in my mind about how it's supposed to go, but who knows if it actually will go that way. I think that there can be a lot of different ways to read the look. Obviously, you look for like the main things like color, silhouette. Is this an evening piece? Is this a day piece? And you just kind of put the garment into certain categories, and that's really how people read fashion now. By the time the piece is on the runway, I'm already thinking about a whole new collection, and I'm already thinking about something totally different. But it doesn't really hit me that these people, for them, it's the first time that they've seen this. I've spent months and months planning and sketching and putting it together. If I see all these different things in these pieces, but no one else does, then it's kind of sad, but then it's also part of what makes fashion art, is because people see it in so many different ways.